Hey, good morning, everybody. This is John Barker with PTW Solutions. Hope everybody's doing well and enjoying the holiday season. I just am wearing my Christmas jammies. I'm so full of Christmas spirit today. So I thought I would share some little tricks that I know about pricing. So one of my favorite tools is this GSA Calc tool. So it used to be on a different website, so it's moved. So I suggest anybody that's interested in doing this is to go in your Google browser, not browser, it's my Chrome browser, but in your Google search, do GSA Calc tool. You come to this, and then it's going to point you to the new site. So it's at buy.gsa.gov. You see a couple different buttons here. Go to this Calc and Quick Rate. So here we go. This is what it looks like. It's a beta site, so there's going to be probably some changes. So this video won't be very relevant for long. Hopefully it'll be at least for a little bit of time. So, but even still, we'll make a new one when the time happens. So one of my favorite jobs out there is contract administrator. So let's pull that up. Contract administrator, and it looks like the average rate for a contract administrator, according to GSA, is $91 an hour, and we have a standard deviation of 56 to 126. So lots of people would consider a fair and reasonable range to be $56 an hour to 126 an hour. So it's good to know. A lot of people use the GSA Calc for price reasonableness determinations to put into your subcontractor price analysis. A word of caution, though, don't do this for NASA or DoD procurements, as they tend to not agree that a GSA schedule is a competitively published price list, because as people who actually have GSA contracts will tell you, it's very rare that you actually use those prices. The typical practice is to apply discounts at task order levels. But also, when you do apply task order level discounts, be aware that you may set yourself up for failure later on, because in every GSA contract, they have this most favorite customer MCF clause that triggers a discount for one agency or prime contractor to basically set those as your rates going forward. There's some nuances in there. It's got to be like a similar timing, location, and things like that, but just something to be aware of. So anyway, contract administration, that's what it is. If you want to do like systems engineer, it's got probably several thousand, actually probably several hundred labor categories, but systems engineer, no surprise there. It's got a higher average and a higher, not a higher, but a different, fair and reasonableness determination range. You can see also that there's a big spread from rates into the $40 an hour all the way up to over $300 an hour. If you're still listening to this, I'm grateful that you are. Thank you. Please leave a comment or review. But for those people who are still on, one of my favorite things to do is to do this. Just do a blank query, hit search. All right. So we have, this is all of the 43,000 different rates, right? So one of the things I like to do is do this little export data, get my little download here. And I'm going to pull it up on this screen. Bear with me. And here we go. Okie dokie. So got my spreadsheet here. One of the things that effectively that website does is you want to take, oh, I know, it's all the way over here now because I goofed that part up. All right, so labor category. Yeah. All right, so let's just do, I'm looking for an IT, I don't know, an IT expert. Let's see what we get here. IT expert. All right. Well, we got a medical coding, two different types of those, and a subject matter audit expert. That's interesting because it's IT. It's taking the IT and audit. But regardless, that's one of my favorite things to do with this site is to take this and build a kind of a top-down price to win model using GSA Calc lots of times to kind of set what I believe the government's IGE would be. Again, it's all on this GSA pricing tool now under buy.gsa.gov. you go back, there's lots of other different tools on here. I do not have access to it as a non-government employee, but perhaps some of you do who are government employees. So I encourage you to go in here, use it. And if you have any questions, again, I'm John Barker with PTW Solutions. Happy to help anybody at any time. Thanks, y'all, and have a great weekend. Peace.